Right, how's it going? So I've got a servicing for BM today. Lass's from down south, Somerset. She's meant to be here in a minute, so I'm just going to give her a quick ring now. See where she is. Yeah, right, it's Jamie. You're meant to be here for a service any minute.
I said I don't know too much about the machine. It's the size going on now. I mean, it's not going to back your machine up. Oh yeah, you was all wrong. I'm going to be tracking in instead of the road. Yeah, delays
I'll
in
text
some
you.
of that.
So this is today's motor, BMW with pink stripes. Let's get into this. Right, so this is the motor. $320D, pink racing stripes, here for a service and a few little bits treating. I've already whipped oil filter off because there's 3 different sizes on your car parts and I didn't fancy getting it wrong end, so yeah, this is 155mm, and so yeah, let's get into it. Where is a fucking cloud? Nowhere. It's a belter. So as I thought, this one is properly rounded. It's not even gripping it at all. Right, so we've chose to go for the simpler route, and that is leave the under trays on. So not really going to get much of an inspection of the bottom of the engine, solely because all the clips are going to break. And if the under tray comes off, it's not going to go back on. But no, it doesn't really show signs of leaking. That looks like staining more than damp. So let's try and guess what size she is. I'm going to go for 17.8. There you go, that's been left long enough to drain. If you get yourself a nice decent oil filter, it will come with a new copper washer for your sump plug. So I always tend to go with Bosch because I know they give you a free sump plug copper washer. There you go, nice and tight and sealed up for another 12 months. This ain't got much life left in it at all, but when it gets to that date we'll sort it out then. I don't think this has been done in a while. So that's good, we've broke the seal on that one. There we go. Oh, what? There's a fucking torch bit on there as well. Man. Let's let that drain. Then I got me in a scroddy. I just want to undo that rear clip, which is that. And then this should wiggle free. Dump a load of these everywhere. Then we can clean up and put your clip back on, squeeze it together and get your torque bolt back in. And now what I do now is get this back into here. Which involves just a bit of wiggling, and then you're ready to get your clip back in. Hopefully you can see. Okay, so pop your cap off and insert your pipe back on there, and just like that. So this is where we're at. That's that nice and tight. Let's get the bit of diesel out of here that's come out of the mucky filter. And then make sure it's rubbers all the way up to where it should be. And there you go. That is one diesel fuel filter change. It's the same as we chuck in every motor. Jesus, it's warm. A vanilla aroma. I think that one's now dead. And there we go. So again, we've gone for a Bosch. It slides over, clips into place. And that's the new seal going on. Get it into its housing. Bit of all that threads, and then drop it in. If it's an 8 or 10. That is our old pollen filter. Let's get us a brand spanking new one. That's one. That clip's broken. Right. Go. So, pollen filter back out. All these shit, get it out.
Hello. No, that's me. Oh, that's you.
Yeah, I know. This one's a Allen key. People bodging. Why? 2025 where parts are so cheap, we don't need to be bodging. And I can tell you something, that has not been changed in a very long time. That's took about 4 litres. We'll leave it 10 minutes and we'll check the dipstick and try again. Compare it to the new one. So to me, somebody's thought let's not change that because it's so hard to get to. Was it a pain? Yes. Was it worth changing? 100%. But we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws missing. Sorry, 5 screws. It'll only hold in by 2. Right, so I've just been digging in my parts box and I've got quite a few different ones that we can try. We've got a few 10mm and then we've got a few Torx bits. So yeah, everything I do I copper grease. Like that, just putting that on the bolt took 2 seconds. It just means whoever tries getting this off next won't strip threads. There you go. Right, so that's the airbox all back together pretty much. We're not going to cover it in duct tape because if it were a high performance motor then yeah, I'd put some cold air duct in, but no, it's not going to do anything. It's not going to do any harm. Little Allen key going down there. That's just to secure the airbox in place. Then we've just got a little bolt to go in there. It's going into plastic. Don't need no copper grease on this. You can put some on like that. Whoever's done this has done a few bodgeries. And that fits in under there. Hey, one thing I do when chucking a bit of screen wash is a couple of drops of fairy. It breaks down grease and dirt, whereas your screen wash don't really do the properties. It just saves your screen wash getting blocked up. I forgot to do an actual video, so see you next time.